Machine gun.
I'm going to lower the world's population.
Wow, these globalists are taking over, man. This game is truly fascinating now.
So yes, that's an Alex Jones video game with Austin Does Stuff doing a little bit of playthrough of it. It's like a send up of his conspiracy theories and his various hatreds, all channeled into what looks like an incredibly mediocre SNES game. So it's NWO Wars, the New World Order Wars, and it's filled with all of the conspiracy theories that you might expect. So in the first level, you fight evil zombie scientists who try to inject you with a vaccine, which is very scary. If you're hit with it, you turn into a socialist rainbow amphibian, I suppose. There was a bit there where a globalist was talking about lowering the world population and waving a bunch of money. And I don't know who that individual is supposed to be, but I'm familiar with InfoWars. And so I just think in a context where they're attacking anti-Semites, seems a little bit weird that that's the direction they're going in. It's not the weirdest direction they're going in. If we go to our next screenshot, I think the part of the game where you can ride around on a centaur whose human portion is Joe Rogan. I think that a group of therapists should write a book on that because it's fertile territory. They do bring up the gay frogs, which he has become very notorious for over the years, who for some reason are shooting rainbow projectiles at you that look mildly phallic, I'll say. And look, they're playing with the memes of Alex Jones. But bear in mind that throughout this, you're also fighting Mark Zuckerberg. You can see that in this next graphic. You fight Mark Zuckerberg, who is locking up right-wingers when Mark Zuckerberg has spent so much of his time over the last decade advantaging right-wingers on his platform. And then I think, yes, this is George Soros, who is a Nazi dragon. So the Jewish billionaire is a Nazi. And the cool thing is you get to murder the Jewish billionaire with a machine gun. So look, I know, oh, and also by the way, then you get to murder Hillary Clinton. So that's cool. And you can even have Trump kill Hillary Clinton. So look, my issue with this is not that it's offensive. I understand that if you have any problem with this, they're gonna pitch you as, oh, you're a snowflake. No. This is nothing new. This is nothing edgy. This is nothing interesting. This is what they actually believe. They cloak it in a bit of their, it's gay frogs. So this is all a joke. Yeah, it's a joke. Some of it is a joke. And the rest of it is a fantasy where you get to murder all of these people that he spends years demonizing. You murder the Jewish people and you murder the women and you murder all of your perceived enemies. And that part is not a joke. That part is real. The wrapping paper is a joke. Inside of it is conspiratorial, conspiracist fascism. That's all it is. Yaz, what do you think?
Just don't know how they get away with things like murdering people. And I mean, I get it, right? It's a video game that looks like it came out in the 80s. Why did they do it that way? That's what I want to know. And also, it's like what you were saying, right? They're going to say, oh, this is a joke. This is obviously a joke. Well, look at how bad the quality is. Look at how unclever it all is. It's all very on the nose. Zuckerberg holding up a sign that says "Thought Police" is like, come on, you can do better than that. But the fact that it's kind of like what we were talking about earlier in the show. I think it was when we were talking about transgender people and how they're being demonized and attacked in this country now. And, there's no empathy there, right? It all feels so removed to people. So it's fun for them to joke about things. It's fun for them to joke about killing, former senators and former presidential candidates as if that's like a totally okay thing to do because it's just a joke, right? And you can't prove that there's any intent behind those jokes. There's no way to prove that these people are actually horrible and want these things to happen, but this is the rhetoric. And it's weird that they have no problem kind of saying these things out loud and portraying them this way.
Yeah, and for any people who find this to be very appealing or whatever, I just want to remind again. I know I'm supposed to be like offended or whatever. No, you guys are pathetic. You're utterly pathetic. All of this entire turn to fact-free demonizing and pushing for violence, desperately sitting in your basements, hoping that somebody kills all the people you don't like, is because you have literally no faith in your ability to win otherwise. You do not think you have a chance in a free democracy, a free exchange of ideas. The only recourse that you have for the ideas, the positions, the ideology that you know has no chance of winning is if everyone else dies. It is an utterly pathetic position, but have fun with your little stupid game.